Hey guys, what is up? So I'm here to bring you this video, and it's gonna be a little bit of a sensitive topic. As you guys all know, Donald Trump miraculously won the election when all odds were against him, and a lot of people are not happy about that. Let's go ahead and dive right into the problem here in this whole situation and why it's fucking stupid. And anyone who participates in this, anyone who thinks this way, is honestly just ignorant, uneducated, listens to pretty much anything anyone says, and they're just really not smart people in general, and are not functioning people in society, and really need to be locked up in an insane asylum. So since Trump was elected, a lot of people have been protesting, saying he is not my president. Unfortunately for you, well, actually, you should be happy that you live in a democracy. You live in the United States of America, where people get to pick the president, and the people spoke, and the people picked Donald Trump. Therefore, he is your president. And you saying that he's not your president and whatnot. So, I don't like Hillary Clinton. I'm a Trump supporter. What if Hillary would have won? Does that mean that she's not my president? But you guys would all be okay with that, and you guys would not be protesting. You guys would be like saying the same thing to us as we are to you, calling you guys crazy or mad that you guys lost. You'd be saying the same thing to us. You guys are hypocrites. If Donald Trump lost and Hillary won, and we were saying that she wasn't our president, you would say, suck it up. You guys, she won, deal with it. But because she lost, you guys are going batshit crazy in the streets like fucking animals. Let's all now take a look at the subject of him taking away women's rights and all this random shit that you guys are spewing out of your retarded mouths. He does not have the power to do any of that shit. He cannot do any of that shit. It's not going to happen. He doesn't want to do that. The fact that you're saying he wants to take away all your rights, I can't believe that. The fact that you're saying he wants to deport all these Mexicans, he doesn't. He wants to deport the illegal immigrants that leech off the country, that our tax dollars pay for, that they get everything for free as Americans can't, and take some of our jobs. They are the ones that will be getting deported, and it should happen. They don't deserve to be here. This is not their country. If they want to come to America legally, they should do it the legal way. I don't care how long it takes. They need to do it the legal way. There's borders for a reason. We are a country for a reason, and they are not Americans. They're here illegally, and that's a reason why they should go. I've seen videos of people in the streets talking about he's going to deport every race, black, Hispanic, Chinese, Japanese, Asian, all of them. No, he's not. He's never said a single word about that. I don't know where you're coming from this. I don't know where in your psychotic mind you thought he would do that or think that, or why us Republicans think like that. It's really mind-boggling how some people actually think that people want that to happen. That no one wants that to happen except maybe the KKK, and no one gives a shit about the KKK. That really doesn't matter. That's a very small group of people. They didn't decide this election. The hundreds of million people that voted decided this election. The people who voted in each state where the majority is red across the board, they decided this election. More states, he got more electoral votes, and you guys need to deal with that. He won fair and square. Stop being a bunch of little pricks, okay? So now let's get into a little more hypocrisy. There's been multiple reports and video of black Americans, African Americans, sorry, I must be politically correct to not offend you liberals, beating up white people just because they're white. And they're saying this because, and they're doing this and saying it because they want equality. They're doing all this for equality. If you want equality, why are you beating up people because of their beliefs? If that's what you want people that are Muslim be in this country or pour in. I mean, I have no problem with Muslims. I have a problem that we need to stop for a second and vent them and not let, a 500% increase and everything. But you're saying like you want equal rights for these Muslims because of their beliefs. Well, what about our beliefs in wanting this president? You guys don't like that, so it's not equal. And you guys are talking about how we're racist and Trump's racist. You are targeting white people because you assume they vote for Trump and assume they're racist. So you go ahead and mug them and kill them and talk about there being bloodshed. Isn't that racist? You're targeting and harming one race. Is that not racism? I'm pretty sure that pretty much fits the definition of racism, is targeting and hating on one group of people. So you guys are the racists here. We are not the racists here. Mm-hmm. You guys are kind of blind in the sense of Democrats created the KKK. Democrats created the Jim Crow laws. Democrats defended the Jim Crow laws. Democrats were against the Civil Rights Act. Republicans ended slavery. Republicans fought the Jim Crow laws. Republicans supported the Civil Rights Act. So the fact that people of minority support Democrats, you're basically supporting people that founded racism in this country. And it's really just so backwards on how people think. I don't quite understand where these people come from. All these minorities, like African Americans, Mexican Americans, Muslim Americans, all these people. Their sense of thinking is so backwards and so hypocritical, and they don't see it. It's kind of like a feminist. Everyone knows that feminists are just batshit crazy. They believe that women are oppressed, and fight for women's equal rights in America when they have equal rights. This is America. We are a democracy built on freedom by our founding fathers. If you want to go be a feminist and you want to go fight for freedom for women and other people, go preach about how the Middle East and those type of countries, women are actually oppressed and stuff like that. Why are you putting this in America? You guys are really just causing harm. If you look at Donald Trump's 100-day plan already, it's going to be very successful. I suggest you guys go read that immediately if you are a liberal, and you'll see that what he's doing is actually going to be very good for America. And you see what you guys are doing to America right now. You guys are splitting us apart. Donald Trump is not doing that. He's not splitting up races and stuff like that. He's not splitting Americans apart right now. He wants us to come together. You guys are making it your mission to split us apart from the Republicans and from white people. That's terrible. Why? Because they're white and you think they support racism and Trump, when that's just being racist. You guys always preach about equality, and that you're not giving equality. You guys really need to rethink how you think about politics and life. I don't feel that I've really ever met an educated liberal before, in the sense of they always try to bring up racism and stuff like this, when in fact, no, we're not racist. Maybe some people are, but I'm sure there's some Democratic people that are racist too. You just gotta go find them. I mean, you gotta go find the Republican racists too. You guys are really backwards in thinking. I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense. So, if anybody is involved in rioting in the streets, saying he's not our president, discriminating against white people, and then calling us the racist, really think about your choices in thinking, and think about, really actually think, and stop listening to media. Do your own research, please. So instead of listening to CNN about Trump's 100-day plan, if they're even talking about it, go read up on it online. See what you find. See if you like it. A lot of people are liking it. Looks like what he's going to do is really good. So that's just my opinion on the whole thing. I think I think it's so backwards and so idiotic that people take the rioting and preaching equality when they're not giving equality. It's the complete opposite. And the people that pick Donald Trump want equality. And you know, they say Trump is anti-gay and stuff like this and anti-everything. He clearly says illegal immigrants when he talks about deporting people and building a wall to keep the illegal immigrants out. He's all for immigration. Now, yes, he does want to stop Syrian refugees and stuff like that coming into the country, just for a quick second, so we can find a better venting process to screen them, because we don't know who's coming in and who's coming in from those countries. And there's a high increase in terrorist attacks by Muslims, and you can't even say that it's not Muslims, because that's their religion. That's the religion that ISIS is. They are radical Islamic terrorists. So we need that. How do you think our ancestors came to this country? They went through Ellis Island in a venting process legally, and that's how this country was founded. And you guys pretty much want open borders, and it doesn't make any sense, because then we have no country, because then anybody can come in. You need a passport to get into Mexico. They won't let you in without one. You cannot step foot into Canada without a passport. They will not let you. You cannot enter countries illegally. But you want our country to let anyone in, no matter what. But you guys also don't want guns in the hands of anyone. But you'll let anyone who could be anything to come in the country. It's a backwards thinking process by liberals. Please keep crying. I'm enjoying your tears. Can you please stop riding in the streets, being complete fucking animals? It's really counterproductive, and it makes yourself look like even more of an idiot than you already are. If you don't agree with me, I don't really care, because obviously you're still in denial on how stupid these idiots are, and a lot of them protesting are actually illegal immigrants as well. If I was in the police force, I would be arresting every illegal immigrant there was that I saw and knew that they were illegal immigrants, saying all these people on camera that say I'm illegal, I don't want my family to get sent back, stuff like that. I would figure out who that was. I'd go to their house with a search warrant, and I would arrest them, and I would send them back to Mexico until they get their green card, and until they get here legally, to where they can pay taxes, pay for schooling, everything that us Americans do that they don't, and it kind of hurts the economy. So, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like on it. I'm sorry if you guys don't like the politics, but I really needed to get this off my chest, because it's really terrible. Not black people. Mainly them. It was them talking. They've called on for people to start targeting white communities, to start rioting in white communities, to go attack white communities. That sounds pretty racist to me. Sounds really racist to me, and yet they say that they're not racist and that Trump's a racist, but they're much more racist than any of us could ever be. So that's the video for today, guys. Please leave a like, comment, share. I would much appreciate it, guys. Peace.